situation, huh? Okay. Everything is discombobulated right now. Hold on. And I've been a little sweaty. Well, I always do my hair when I start my video. I am so sorry. But I don't want you to think you're at the wrong channel when you start watching. Okay. My haircut. It's time. Few more seconds and I'll just get started, and whoever misses it now can watch it later. Okay. Oops. All right, I'm gonna get started. Hi, I hope you're all doing great. So, I wanted to get in here and talk a little bit about March. I've been absent for a little bit, but the energies that are coming in March are kind of, it feels like, okay, first of all, it feels like your masculines, if you're the feminine, are already doing what they need to do to be moving toward you, whatever that means. I mean, it's all different. I can't tell you exactly what that is, but they're doing it. It's like they finally we've talked about it. They know what this is. They know who you are. They've gotten themselves, to the point where they're ready for this, and now they're starting to take the steps. Now they have the bravery to take the steps. And so if you haven't heard from them yet, and I really feel like if they're not in a third-party situation, then you probably have heard from them. Then you will be hearing from them soon. If they're still on the journey, they are moving. They are doing what they need to do. And also, they were around today, and I just got the feeling, like the DM collective, that I need to do this live. And I've also it was brought to my awareness that there are new people coming in this group who are on the journey, and those who are new watching the channel, that's great, because maybe you'll go through the stages faster. It's important to know that the cycles are similar. It's not a straight line from here to there. It's a circle. It's a circular motion up. So cycles are similar. It's just, what have you mastered so far? So if you're not able to do it more quickly by listening to those who are coming to union soon, then you'll do it probably more smoothly and with more confidence that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. And that's great. And the thing about this journey is, when you agree to go on this journey, it's a collective. And that means that we collectively make decisions and on timelines, timelines like the cycles, like the energies. You kind of open yourself to the energies. It's about learning about oneness. It's also part of the reason that the cycles are, I wrote some stuff down earlier because I kept getting information. Part of the reason that the cycles are so similar, regardless of how large something is coming at someone at one time. Okay, so what that means is, I get what I was trying to say. You may be in contact with other feminines, and maybe they're not being hit as hard as you right now. But, you know, everything is for a reason that you have set forth. So it's not like they're better because it's not as hard on them, or you're better because it is harder on you. It's just what you chose to move through. And I feel like there are clues along the way as to what you're healing up together and separately, and what you are what your mission for yourself is. You know, I feel like the twin flame mission, if you want to call it that, is just about energy. It's just about the energy that you bring to yourself, to people around you, for they can take it or leave it. You know, it's all, this is a free will planet, but sometimes you're choosing to do something, and so something comes at you, right? So, hold on, why did I say that? Yeah, and that looks worse or is worse than others on this journey. That's what I just said. Okay, I wrote it down. I didn't have to say it separately. Sorry. All right, so regardless, we all support each other energetically, whether you realize it or not. And so for the new people coming on this path, welcome, and buckle up, Buttercup. But let's do a reading. Let's pull some cards about the March energy. And I am sweating already. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get a new one of these because this thing is kind of messing up. My light is flying. My light is flying all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I know this is live. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna pull from the angels and ancestors first. Let's get this set up. So just remember, you know, I feel like the energies, there may be some lessons coming in, which we do all the time, right? It's just be ready for March energy, because it feels like lessons and movement. Lessons and movement. I don't know. Whatever that is. Or pointing out of, so you're always learning lessons, right? So maybe it's just the pointing out of lessons that you've had on this path. So the High Priestess, harness mystic power during the time. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got Seer, see beyond the current situation. That's great advice. So if something comes up, you know, that hits you a little hard, you know, let that energy flow through you. Let your emotions flow through you. Don't be afraid. We've done this how many times, right? And see beyond the current situation, because like I told you, I feel this collective of masculines, and they are moving. They are actually stepping up to do what they think is the next step. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're perfect. And I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they're moving. So let's see. Okay. Healing the heart. Okay, so March may be a time for more healing of the heart. I mean, you can never spend too much time on that. Whatever maybe comes up, I feel like it's not necessarily to do with your divine counterpart in March. Maybe there's something you still need to heal in your own heart that has nothing to do with them, right? So, and the bottom of this deck is setting boundaries. So, what I was just saying, you know, I feel like it has nothing to do with your counterpart. Set your boundaries, okay? I'm going to give you an example. Say you're very empathic and things start coming at you. Remember how empathic you are when you're in situations where you can feel a lot of negative energy, and put your boundaries up, okay? If you have friends who are coming at you, they don't really know anything about twin flames or divine counterparts, and they want to tell you exactly how things should be going in a relationship because that's how it's always done. You got to put your boundaries up. You don't have to be rude. You can say, I thank you for your advice, and just end the conversation, right? So let's see what we get here. Oh, keep them? Okay. And so some of the stuff is going to be around, I think that kind of goes with the setting the boundaries and healing the heart, right? I mean, because she's bound right in this area, the heart chakra area. So this month may be about showing you where you've held yourself back when it comes to matters of the heart. And I think a lot of us hold ourselves back. Not in the beginning, we're wide open, and then we get hurt on this journey. You know, the masculine does what the masculine does, and we shut our heart. And so, because look, Universal Mother came out with that. So that is for the Divine Feminine, okay? And so this month is going to be an awakening for the Divine Feminine and even the Divine Masculine, where you have kept your heart chakra locked up. Open your heart and let the let your heart be healed. Okay, so let's get some advice for our Divine Feminine for the month of March coming up. Kind of general advice. Okay, there's just some energy, you know, all through your life you're gonna, this is the thing about this energy. I don't feel like it's a test. And I feel like you're done with the testing and you test yourself. If you're in this collective, that's getting close to union, the tests are done. What are the tests? The tests are about your loyalty to yourself, your loyalty to your journey, and your loyalty to your counterpart, right? And where you stand on that. If you really want to stay on this journey, the test should be over at this point. And so this is just about normal, wear and tear, normal learning. You're going to learn the rest of your life, something, right? So, and so we got the King of Swords for the Divine Feminine, and the King of Swords, I mean, he's holding Archangel Michael's sword of truth, but I'm trying to feel this energy. Hold on. And I'm drawn to the owl this time, and the owl is very wise. So what I'm getting from this card is, even as some of the energies may feel a little heavy, as your heart, as you're being shown where you've kept your heart closed, or as you're being shown things that you have that I feel like have nothing to do with your counterpart at this point. It could, but remember your wisdom. Remember who you are. Remember how far you've come, because I feel like some of you may fall into some small dark nights of the soul, okay, in this energy. Keep that in mind. So remember, okay, I'm trying to find where to put it. So try to keep your eye on the owl, on the wisdom that you've obtained in this journey as you walk through that. What else do we have? Okay. Well, okay, one at a time. It's a lot of energy. I may do readings on some of the energies that are coming in March. It's a big energy month. I can't remember all this stuff right now, but it's big. And look, all these cards that want to come out at the same time. Divine Feminine, month of March. That's too many again. Give me something for the Divine Feminine for the month of March. Oh my gosh. We do want to celebrate. That'd be great. Wait, one card. And okay, awesome. So as you're remembering the wisdom, also continue walking toward your 9 cups, towards your sun, right? And your sun is your divine masculine. I mean, the sun is the divine masculine, the moon is the divine feminine, right? I'm seeing the sun in this card, and she's walking toward her wish fulfillment with the wisdom of all these years of lessons that we have walked through. Beautiful. Beautiful. So when the Five of Cups is coming up, and it's just kind of reiterating and telling me that this is, that I interpreted this card properly with the heart chakra, that we are still healing and looking at where we have closed our heart chakra, because we came into this with our heart chakra wide open, ready for this big, beautiful life. And the universe, your higher selves said, nope, not yet. Not yet. And for the masculines who are overzealous, you guys set up whatever you needed to still stay in separation, to work through these things, right? Okay. And so I saw the bottom of the deck, so I know that this is the right interpretation. This is beautiful. So again, with the leading card about, it sitting in your knowledge, sitting in your wisdom, about walking toward your wishes fulfillment, about healing your heart still, and about understanding that you're the one that puts the blindfold back on. You're the one that puts that stuff in your head when it comes back in your head. Okay, this is huge. This is a huge, awakening, the bottom of the deck here. This is a huge awakening. And awakenings come in layers. So you may say, I've already had these awakenings. We may have talked about it before on this channel, but it's just like all the cycles go around and up and around and up. These awakenings do the same thing, okay? And all of this is for this, guys. For the happiness, for the knowledge, for the happiness, for, look at her. Look at her with her arms open, her heart chakra wide open, that it blew out that necklace. Look, that's what I'm seeing here, right? So this is all, right? And then the divine is pouring the sunshine on her. The divine is helping and moving the masculine toward the feminine. So that's what all this is for, right? At the same time, right? Understanding she's got to, I feel like this last little thing is, she's got to understand where she's held herself back, the divine feminine. She's got to understand that she is okay whether the divine sends her masculine or not. And of course, you're on this journey as if you're a divine feminine and doing all this work, that you're having a divine masculine coming toward you, period. But she is again, good Lord, awakening up. And she understands that she can do this on her own if she needs to. She can do this journey without anyone standing physically next to her. She's whole. Okay, so I want to mix it a little bit before I pull for the masculine, just in case. I don't remember if I've shuffled it since the last time, so. So some advice for I know I have some divine masculines that watch. So advice for the divine masculine for the month of March. I already peeked in and told the feminines what y'all are doing, so if you're watching. So give some advice if that's too much. Too many cards. Advice for our divine masculine for the month of March. Ooh-wee. All right. See, this energy scroll. That's one card. Hold on. Oh. Strength. Look at that. Look at that, guys. When I tell you the masculine is standing in his power this month, right? He's going to stand in his power. He's moving forward. He knows what he needs to do, and he's doing what he thinks he needs to do, the next step to move toward his divine feminine. And the angels are saying, to the divine masculine. Remember to stay in your strength, right? And there is the infinity sign, right? Which representative of this journey, right? It's an infinite love, infinity with the heart inside, right? And then we have the Kundalini energy there, which rises with and without the sexual energy. All right, so masculine, stay in your strength, stay in your power, no matter what. So I feel like it's the same thing we talked about over here, about setting boundaries around people who don't understand the journey, trying to give you advice on what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You know what this, oh my God. Wow, guys, talk about mirroring. You know what to do. You know where your happiness lies, right? This is, so for them, and here we go. Hello, we have the yin and the yang inside the heart, just like we have the infinity sign with the heart inside. So guess what? This is like double confirmation. The masculine, you guys know what you're doing. You know what you're going after. And you know you're transforming to move forward. There's a lot of, I never noticed all the butterflies on here. And then there's a dragon. Is there just a few dragonflies? Is that a dragonfly? No, I don't know. Anyway, wow. Stay in your strength for your happiness. They're saying, you know, you're almost there. The angels are saying you're almost there, masculine. You're almost there. You've done all of this to, yeah, that was 2. You've done all of this work. Okay, the Knight of Cups. So they're urging you to stay in your strength, move towards your happiness. Okay, this is the Knight of Cups, and he has that divine cup of love. And so I'm reading this card as divine masculine, stay in your strength to move towards your happiness, and really pull in that self-love, really examine the love you have for yourself, so that you can fill this cup yourself, right? This is like he's getting this from the divine, so that this cup will be filled from your own heart, for your own heart, and you can bring it forward to your divine feminine. I feel like, okay, March, guys, they're moving. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. They're moving toward their happiness, right? They have to take that moment. Guys, your masculine has got to have that love for himself, or he cannot love you. He cannot love you. You've been in these relationships. We've all been in these relationships, right? Where we are so smitten and in love and happy, but then after a while, when that wears off, you find out they don't really love themselves. They don't have anything in their cup to give to you, right? And these masculines want to give you the world. Guys, these masculines got the two most powerful cards in the deck, right? They got the happiest and the most powerful card in the deck, right? They want to bring that love to you, to give you the world. And our minor arcana twin flame soulmate card, their overall energy is the 2 of Cups. This is their ultimate focus right now. This is what the masculine are focused on. This is what March is about for the masculine. They are moving forward. All right, let me turn this. They are moving forward, taking the steps that they think are necessary to move towards you now, and they have to heal their heart. And part of their healing, the biggest part of their healing their heart, is to recognize and to take in self-love, to love themselves first, because they cannot truly give reciprocally to a relationship, especially of this magnitude, until they have filled their own cup. So are there any questions? I'm really happy to be back. I miss channeling. Like I get annoyed. I'm like, what do you mean you want me to do a video today? Like, and I know this because I keep getting information all day long. And then I'm like, oh, I'm kind of happy to do it. Now, when I write this stuff down, it's a little more difficult to stay in a stream of thought because I remember it and I'll start talking. So in the beginning, there's a little bit, it's a little extra, but not too bad. But I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, subscribe. I love you all.